to moisturize my lip. Not every time, but I'm moisturizing my lip this time with the Relieve Nourishing Lip Care. This, you can literally perceive the scent if you were near me. Basically, that's how amazing it is. I think by now, if you are not new here, you obviously know my skin prep routine. I'm going to leave the video, even though I would love to do a new one because now I have new products, but it's basically the same thing, right? I'm going to even talk it through in this video. I'm going to be cleansing my face with only a wipes this time. Next up, I'm using the Flawless Ivory Moisture Cream. Now this moisturizer, look, I actually like to say it's heavy, and now it has this oil and this cream formula. Do you see it? Maybe I even think you need to shake it first, like shake first before you can press out. See, okay, now, yeah, that's because I did not shake it first. And look at the oil. Look, see, literally the oil. That's telling you how moisturizing it is. Let me even use this under my eye, even though I think it has to mix together very well. Okay, now this is the moisture cream I use, and I'm telling you, it actually does the work. It actually does the work pretty well. The fact that it has kind of two combination is so good, and it also has this hyaluronic acid, if I'm pronouncing that very well. I think I've heard that pronounced a lot of times, but yet I still find it difficult to pronounce. I use my hands to press it in. This is not the first time. I use my hands to press it in, right? Just to get into my skin. I just feel very comfortable. For the set of brushes I do have right now, I don't like to use it for my skin prep. I just feel like my hands work the magic. It's like the massage tool, right? The massage tool I have. And I'm going to let this dry, like absorb into my skin pretty well. Okay, yeah. Now for primer, I use the Avon Makeup Primer Mattifying Face. If you know, I have a lot of oil on my face, like I have a lot of oil to give, and this primer, it has been saving my life. This is not the first time I've talked about this primer, but I just had to say it real time. Like literally, look at the texture. Yo, see? It just has that face that says I'm mattifying, to be honest. That's what I feel when I see this primer, and has been doing the work. My very oily part is usually this. You see my forehead? Oh Jesus. It literally is the most oily, right? Yeah. This part, right? I also see that my cheeks are also like really oily, but this part is like really the most. I don't really think that there's any primer that is not essentially good for anybody, but what I think actually is that there are just some primers that are not good for some people. Okay, this is coming from me. Yeah, there are primers that are not good for some people. Okay, yeah, this is just what I think, because my last primer, yeah, would control oil, but would control oil for a lesser time than this one. But this one controls oil like a longer time, like a longer period of time. And I also know that depending on the kind of oil you have on your skin, or the kind of skin you have, dry or combination, different primers will work for you. Just have something that works for you, basically. That's just it for me. And that is why my skin prep is 3-step. You can actually check that video out. I'm gonna leave my makeup playlist, and hopefully I'm going to leave that video in the description box so you can check it out and see. Like basically you see everything I'm talking about. And this is especially when you are on a budget. I always say when you're on a budget, you have limited options, and so you just have to make sure that you go with the options that are most profitable. For foundation, if this is not your first time, you know the drill, but if this is your first time, I'm gonna do this again. I use 2 foundations. Now this is my perfect shade of foundation, and this is the V Beauty foundation. Now this is also a V Beauty foundation, even though they they are in different ranges or different collections, if I can say that. Now this is my preferred shade and I use that for my face, but this is a darker shade. I use this as a contour. Okay, so basically if you notice, around my forehead is darker than my face, and for a lot of us it's just that way. So instead of using this foundation and then contouring, I just go in with this and then this in the parts I'm going to contour. Do you get? So there are not a lot of foundation on the forehead and all, just this directly. And for blush, I always use my lip palette, and I'm going to be using this orange shade. I think I've said how orange just gets to it. Orange just, it just fits me, right? So that's the color I'm going to be using again. And for concealer highlighter, I go into highlighting because I don't really have anything on under my eye, like pigmentation, anything at all. I don't have those, so I just go in with highlighting, and I use this Second Skin Zickel concealer in Honey. This is actually light honey. Yeah, I place that using a brush, so I don't go directly in. You're going to see everything. Now it's time to powder my face, and for powder I use a powder palette, and this is from V Beauty. I think I'm using a lot of V Beauty in this video and in all of my videos. I'm going to be using this shade Bronze. I'm going to be using it as my highlighter powder. Get what I mean? I'm going to be using it on the part where I highlighted. Then this one I'm going to be using it as my contour powder. Now I have a compact powder which is from Flawless Ivory. It's like a Flawless Ivory Studio Fix powder, and I don't know the shades. That's the craziest thing. I don't know the shade. I use that for the rest of my face. So basically I'll use 3 powders whenever I'm doing my makeup. Remove excesses, sweep into the skin like this. Finally, we are the part of the makeup that makes a difference. So the skin work is relatively the same, but the eyes, it just changes everything, and we're there. I'm creating a blue look. On my Instagram, I've been doing this color series thing, and today it's blue. I want to create something very beautiful with blue color. I'm not going to be talking. I'm just going to create and make it very detailed so you understand what I'm doing, okay? And for my eyebrow, I've literally said this one on a billion times. times. I have an eyebrow tutorial and I'm gonna leave it in the description box. It is very detailed. It would just give you everything I do to make sure my brow look the way they look. Okay, so yeah, let's get right into the video. First off, I'm starting by priming my eyes with my foundation. Now I'm done with everything about the eyes. Okay, now let's get into the lips. For the lips, I want to do something really subtle. Yeah, really nude. We have come to the end of this look, and to finish it up, I'm using the Sealed Makeup Fitting Spray by Ezekiel.